Hey guys, and welcome back to another episode of Red Room Gaming. We are here today in Space Engineers and hopefully going to keep a better frame rate than we had on Saturday. So for those of you who missed it, we didn't stream very long Saturday. I was having some technical issues with my rig. Turns out one of my cores was running at about 1 hertz. Don't know what was happening there. At least that's what Windows was telling me in the end. So I think I fixed it. We did a bit of playing around with some encoding settings, which has also helped quite a bit. And yeah, so I'm going to show you what you did miss. For those of you, A, who were looking for it, and B, who couldn't make it. And probably more importantly, for those of you who did make it and decided I'm not going to suffer through this horror show of lag. So, yeah, I was hoping that it would actually have, loaded me in by the time I got to this point. And unfortunately, it's just Space Engineers. What else can you say? I mean, how is everybody going this fine? Wet here in Australia, or at least where I am, evening. That cyclone really did fizzle out, but it has given us quite a bit of rain. At least here in southeast Queensland it has. Sorry, frog in my throat as well as my downpipe. So what do? We finished the lift. What else did I do? Finished putting in the floor in the lower hangar bay. Oh, and began building the. We did a little bit of mining, and we began building the. Well, I think we actually built the reactor room. We installed the new bobs, and how about I just jump out of this bed in, whoa, that's loud. Options, audio, and apparently that's at normal volumes. That's can go down a little bit more. Okay. Let's hop out of the bed. Make our way downstairs. It'll be a little bit laggy while we're still waiting for the textures. As you can see, there are none so far. Oh, there's a couple actually. Gonna go this way because I need some hydrogen. TTL. So you can go back, you can go back, you can go back don't need you, I don't need you. Do need some bottles of hydro. 1, 2, 3, and steel plate is now. We might actually still be out of steel. We are still waiting for textures. We are really struggling to get textures today. What confuses me is like, oh no, CPU is a little busy. There we go, there's some textures. Still waiting for a few. Okay, we have quite a bit. Let's get the ferrite into the... Alright. REA. No. REFIN. Refineries. Get some nickel in there and some cobalt in there. Actually, what we'll do is we'll split that. This. And O2. Actually, the O2 generator's doing pretty well. I might leave that where it is. Production. Let's get, like, every single one of you building these steel plates. Actually, let's just turn Izzy back on. We've got the iron in the system now. Steel plates. Terribly sorry for that noise. Got a few hundred there. Probably a good starting point. Alright. So, what did we build? We built... okay. So finished off the lift. We will actually take that down in a second. We also built the depot. So we're having issues with... oh, and finished these up because we apparently got the gold and silver we needed from the mining to build the components we needed. I am like chatting. So we built the depot here. Basically, the ship drops it into the depot and that's it. It collects it, off we go. We'll build another one down the bottom in a minute. Let's actually, for now, go and ride the elevator. I know what's going on, because I don't know why I was invulnerable. That might be a new thing that it does from the latest update. So, we finished lifts. I kinda hope Red is watching, because yay for lift. It's a little slow, but I found that if it goes much faster, it actually like chucks a really bad wobbler. I don't have my lights on. No, I don't. So yeah, we're getting there. It's coming together. This will stop any second. We'll jump over to the other lift. I think it goes a fraction faster. Okay, or we could just, you know, hit the button now. Doesn't like that as much, though. Being, you know, turned around halfway through the movement. We have a zombie problem again. is that? The fueling station. So yeah, this is the lift. I'm actually pretty chuffed with the way it turned out. Oh, we also ran cargo down it. I found out that halfway down, there's no bob access. So we added a bob pit stop up at the landing pad there, and I added a bob. Yeah, added one bob here and one bob all the way down the bottom. Way down there. And yeah, so this is the hangar bay. We're going to put some cargo in over this side here. That was the wrong button. I wanted X, not Windows. Going to put some cargo in over here. And on this side, we put in a couple of reactors and so on and so forth. Just to keep us afloat. So that's pretty much it. Oh, no, I should show you from out here the station with a bubble on it. Kind of impressive. Looks cool, at least. I feel like I'm about to get swarmed by zombies. Alright, so first thing I'm going to do is probably tear apart that miner and make ourselves a new one. Because, I mean, with all respect to Scout, it did the job that it was built for, yes. But for everything else, it just sucks. It is so painful to operate. It's very basic. Let's go with that. So what we're going to do is we're going to build a new one. We're going to base this guy around the hover engines. I actually need a timer to start because otherwise Bob's going to chuck a hissy fit. So let's grab a TIM timer. I'm actually going to try and make it so that it fits in this hangar bay, so plonk. So we are running hover engines on this here server. This is just a way, let's not be flying. Sorry, what I'm building here is basically just a construction platform so that it doesn't fall over. That's just not gonna work in here. How much space do we have? Okay, if we can keep it inside of 4 blocks. Alright, Bob. Bob. Okay, I don't think I set these up yet, so we will grab all of the new Bobs. And yeah, run through all of their settings, help others, build new, fly mode. I'm gonna go grind if I get stuck. We're not using an ignore color yet. 313 is our color. 100. I'll make sure you are 100. Furthest first. Push items immediately, push items immediately, push items immediately, and 5%. Alright, now we turn them on. And down here we turn off collecting stone. Damn it, and then I forgot the entire reason I actually came into this menu. Set current build color. There we go. So 1, 2, 3, 4 blocks. Get rid of it. So for those of you wondering why I'm not using a landing gear, Bob has thing with landing gear. Actually, I can just build it off the base. Landing gear don't have any computers in them, so Bob will very quickly. Title says 15th day of Christmas. It does say the 15th day of Christmas. I kind of did that on purpose, though I could take that out. It's sort of a recap on the 15th day of Christmas. How about I just go? That should update in the next couple of minutes. Okay, so we're just going to build it off the base. Because, you know, it's smarter. Let's see, what do we want to do? I want to put... So we're going to put 2 laser drills, laser mining drill, beam drill thingies on this. One that is just the beam drill. And then the other one is going to have the beam drill turret on it. I could do a single one, but the main aim of this was just to... we want to hover it over the top, and then you turn on the beam and off it goes. The point of the turret drill on it is purely as a... so that once you've drilled your hole, you can sort of get the outskirts and try and... yeah. I may not add the second one. I don't know if I will or if I won't yet. Hardest thing is going to be trying to keep this thing as low profile as is possible, with as much cargo as is possible. It needs to be like 3 blocks tall, and this is one of those blocks. So how are we gonna do this? I think I'm gonna have to go with... Let's reset this bar. We're gonna need some conveyors. We're gonna need cargo. I'm thinking probably small cargo containers are gonna be our best option. These are 3 tall on their own, and I'd prefer to have some armor over the top of them. We'll try and stick with the smalls. We'll grab an ORE. If I can type correctly. We'll do that. We'll grab the hover engines. What else will we need? The base system. PEU. Human reactor, because boy does this beam drill take a lot of juice. And some batteries. Alright. Let's start with a connection point. And then... how are we gonna do this? Thinking we'll put... well, we're obviously gonna have to put hover engines out the sides, and I want to put them... let's just go with the single beam drill for the time being. If we decide that we want the beam drill turret, we can tweak the design of this ship down the road. For now, let's stick with what we know is going to work. And then, actually, I didn't need to do that. Actually, we would be better to not do that, because it shouldn't get to a point where it's actually ever going to be connected to Izzy. So let's grab... I want to do this in heavy armor, but we don't really have the resources to do that right now, so 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That's that. And I can put some more cargo in there. Because the next 3 are gonna be a 3x3 hover engine in case. Wow, that's gonna make this thing really wide. I wonder how many small ones we'd need. This is a very interesting question. You know what? Let's, where are my cargo containers? 4. Okay, so if I go with... Oh my goodness, where is it? There it is. That way. That's why I haven't been able to get it. 1, 2... Whoa, that was a lag spike. 3, 4. I'm pretty sure it's not going to be enough, so what we're going to do is do those corners. Now, I honestly don't know that we're going to have the parts to make the gravity components and make this guy work yet, but that's okay. We will make it work. Oh, that may not work either. I actually wanted to... Yeah, let's take the 2 off the front, because that's technically not the front yet. And... got the gray. Okay, so that's that. This is going to become... yeah. This is going to become the bridge. And I'm actually going to take out this one cargo container here, because what I'm going to put in there is sorter and a connector, because we're building everything so that we're not having to worry about that lovely bug that just crashes servers at the moment when you connect and disconnect ships on grids. Because, like Space Engineers didn't already have enough quirks. Let's go with quirks. And then we will just sort of flatten off the back here. So probably what I actually want to do is drop it them down a block. I don't know. Go to the secondary slot. Let's grab a control seat. Actually go one block further forwards. And in hindsight, if I finish the idea for the skin first, then we won't have other problems. So 2, and then 3, 2, nope. Try that again. 2, 3. And then we'll whack on a control seat. There it is. 6. I can control chair there. Actually, that'll work quite nicely. I can then pull out these 2 blocks here and put in a 4-5, an ore detector. And then worst case scenario, all we gotta do is put some plates over 4. Bloopity bloopity. What else do I need in here? We wanted 2 more hover engines on the front, so if I just go bang, bang, that should give us what we need. Then I can grab how to do this. I can't. I'm gonna go a glass front window. Okay, let's grab a number 2 here. Not gonna be the prettiest ship. I mean, it's just a miner. This is gonna be the only layer that I can't necessarily make pretty. Because, oh no, we can. We do have the block we need to do it. Like the height. I was just gonna half slab the top of this, but this appears to be gonna work better. Blip, blip. Nope. That one. And then now if I'm smart about the neck, oh damn. He did the steel plates anyway, Bob. I'm smart about filling in the rest of this. Oh, we don't have any power on this yet. Those deuterium reactors are not small. Okay, how are we going to do that? Also, this ended up not being quite as much space as I was hoping for. cruddy buckets. I have no idea what button I pressed to get that. Okay, that's alright. We'll just... Oh, no, no, no. No, no, no. No, no. Not that block. Not that block. Not that block. Damn it, Bob. I was waiting for that. At least there are enough computers on this for you to leave it alone. Yes, I can pull all of that out and not have a problem. Okay, so... the new thought. We will need to put more cargo in here. Every little opening that we can find now is needing to be cargo. Oh, wow, that really pinballs. We can put one in there and one in here. Now, number 8. Thinking probably a 7 gigawatt. How much power do you have? Okay. EU. We have a 2.5 gigawatt. Okay. 2.5 it is. Okay, so we did go with 2.5. 2.5 gigawatt deuterium reactor. We're actually going to pull the parts from the one up there and put it in this one. So, that we're not too worried about. And then we need to get ore into this system. So let's grab... Gonna have to put you there. You there. Just because I'd rather not be attaching a conveyor sorter to... connecting a conveyor sorter to a cargo container, because it just feels like you're asking for trouble. So I'll put you there, and then we'll put you there, and then because we can, we're going to close that up. So, oops. 1, 2, 3. Block it up, block it up. And again, well, actually we can't at the moment, but because we would have been able to. Oh, that had to hurt. Slamming your face into a... okay, so we need some shields. Because, let's face it, this thing's going to come under attack on this planet. If the NPC mods, you know, actually start working. I don't know why they haven't been. And then we'll just plate off the roof. That was actually kind of dumb on my behalf, putting one over the center of that deuterium reactor. Quite a bit of wasted space in here yet. Alright, let's land this guy, because if I start pulling parts off of it, it's gonna crash. Forwards, left, forward a little bit more. Yeah, this is what I'm talking about. It doesn't fly very well. It really doesn't fly very well. Come on. once. We have shut down. Now I have the hell out of my seat. You are not anywhere near close enough to Bob. The ship just doesn't like existing. Come on. I just want to move you over here so I can tear you to pieces. This is not a server problem. I'm literally watching the resources of the server. It is quite happy to move this ship. How does one create a good ship? Well, okay, so good in the sense of aesthetics is always going to be opinion based. Build a ship that you like the look of. Second of all, I usually find it easier to build the ship from the guts. Okay, that's probably not entirely true. Sorry, let me land this and then I'll, am I? Okay, if I turn off the engine, I think we're fine. I wasn't expecting the two connectors to actually line up then. That was very unexpected. That with the front. P, pink, okay. And then shift middle mouse. Okay, so the way we built the ship we have up the top here is probably the best way for me to explain this one. Whoa. I try so much, yet I still fail, well, functionally. I tend to start with a scaffold, framing, then build in the rest. But I first do some single player. Sorry, hi, Mass 1 English? I don't know how to put that in one word. Oh no. We've got a connection problem. It doesn't appear to be the server. The sim speed is still running. Oh no, it's not. Okay, yeah, so the way we built our primary ship that's sitting up on the top here, I started with a sort of basic theme. I did a little bit of research. I looked online, looked at bit of YouTube, bit of like sci-fi lore from different franchises and stuff. Sort of find out what sort of shapes and stuff you like. Then I sort of went with a core. So my core is usually a bunch of cargo that runs through the center. And then sort of built the refineries and everything around it. I'm getting distracted by... so I suppose it comes down to a little bit of... Yeah. Get a scaffold, get an idea in your head of what you want to do. Thanks for the follow, Mass 1 English. Get an idea in your head as to what you want to do. What sort of shapes, what sort of design you want to go for in the end. Once you've got that in the back of your mind, you'll be able to sort of figure out, as you're building your ship, where you need to put things to sort of fit together. Again, I'll say it again. This is how I do it. Your mileage may vary, but probably not too greatly. Sorry, the server won't close. There we go. Okay, sorry. Then yeah, start filling in your basic resources. Whoa. Awesome. Okay. Sorry. My type of ships that I like are ones that curve around the middle. Like a... Okay, the only thing I can think of right now is a donut. Do you mean like a space donut, or do you mean like a sphere in the center? Oh, for guns. Yeah, I can't make it though. Round is very hard I find very hard in this game. Once we get back in, I'll actually show you. I can't remember the name. Are you still watching, Red? Can you pop in the comments if you are the name of our main ship, if you remember it. Anyway, I find round very hard. I find slopes are a lot easier. Or diamond-like round shapes. It's very hard to get a circle in this game. Chimera, that's the one. Thank you, Red. Yeah, so we've got it's a very F302, 303, sorry. Top plating piece that goes over the top of the cabin quarters, or the quarters, I should say. And it sort of arcs over, but it doesn't really round. It's because I couldn't figure out a rounding. You know what Halo Reach Ghost is? I'm gonna Google it. I'm not 100% familiar with it. Let's see, what do we get? Oh, yeah. Sorry, yes, I do know what those are. Oh, you mean something like that? There's many different techniques, but building ships, full out, planning outside in, inside out, winging it, or expanding from an original ship. Yeah. 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 Start for step 3. I think just hit the nail dead on the head. So probably jump into... Okay, my building skills for ships has come a lot from creative. Jumping into single player, jumping on creative, and just building. You lose a lot of hours, and yeah, it's very easy to lose your time in creative mode in single player, especially in single player, because you're not, like, you don't have anyone else there that you're bouncing off. You don't know how much time has passed, but it's a lot of fun, and yeah, I mean, that's how I got where I am. There's the Cerberus. Cerberus. Chimera. Why do I keep thinking Cerberus? Yeah. Can I fly yet? I can kind of fly. Something it took out, it had an issue with. So that profile there, that little tip on the edge there, is my attempt. No, I wanted that one. This here is my attempt at a curve. I suck at curves. But so the way I built this ship, and we're going to be doing a lot of this without textures. Oh, probably ability to open doors, for that matter. Oh, that worked somehow. So I started with this section here. It was a flat plane with the cargo containers on it. I then put in the does that go anywhere? I then put in the plumbing. So because I use scripted cargo assistant stuff. Sorry, let me change this track. I need to take that out of my playlist. Because I use those scripts, they have a habit of turning off the use conveyor system functions of most of your blocks. So if you do plan on running any of them, make sure you make sure that you've got cargo that goes past. Most players of this game spend at least a third of it in creative mode, just playing with ideas and designs. Yep, I'm guilty of that. 100% guilty of that. Yeah, and a lot of that creative mode we've been spending over on MrPippali's workshops, and I probably should have done one of them tonight instead of this, but this is more fun. I'm sure Red doesn't mind the odd playing ahead of him, or, you know, the guys don't mind if I do this every now and then. Whoa, hey, and I'm dead. I should have known better than that. Let me know if I'm rambling, by the way, guys. I have a bad habit of that, and I really easily lose track of my thought. That one there. So this is the journey. This is our previous ship. We started this series on Mars, and as you can see, there's not a lot of curves on her either. And what curves there are very flat curves. We've almost got all our textures. The only problem with these doors is if you're stuck on the wrong side of them. Maybe I should leave that one open. Down these stairs. Okay. Steel plates, please. Actually, I'll grab 500 of them and 400 of them, 200 of those. Pardon me. And some bottles. Did I seriously fill myself up? I did fill myself up. There you go. That's better. Just ignore the bright blue. I dummed up. I did a dumb. Yeah. It's the Jenny. She's locked away on some other planet. It doesn't matter, Red. Could have been any one of us that did that. It really could have. Okay. Do I dare attempt to keep ripping apart this ship? Well, I need to get that color. Let me do a quick little save on the server. Not that anything's really changed. Control panel. Has Lord Clang paid a visit to this playthrough yet? Every time we try and dock a ship, Lord Clang decides to just crash the server, if that counts. Otherwise, he is sitting at the bottom of our elevator well, poking our elevator every now and then. But no, we haven't had a major clang out yet, and I forgot to select the color I wanted to put this as. Set current build color. No, X. Yep. If you're wondering what exactly it is that I'm talking about, let's start this elevator off. I need to put a button panel in here anyway. All of these pistons, every now and then decide to wobble, and they get very violent very quickly. But so far, the armor, like the armor block doors, the blast door blocks that we've got here, have sort of just stopped it from exploding entirely. Do you have to do connections with thrusters to reactors? You only need to connect the grid between the thruster and the reactor. So effectively, all of the blocks in your ship have little wires that transfer power between things. Don't read into it too much, but as long as they're on the same grid, or connected through a rotor or a piston or a something, the power from the reactor will get to the thrusters. I'm glad that sort of counts. I'm very glad that sort of counts. Let me put in a button panel down here very quickly. I don't have the parts to put you down. Oh no, I'm standing in the way. Come on, Bob. There we go. Groups, elevators, and reverse. And down she comes. Cool. Let's grab out our pink. This time, we're gonna take a chunk out of the back of the ship. Oh, Bob. Bob, please don't crash the new miner. It has 0 power on board. It just can't survive it. Actually, if we put some batteries on, that'll give it at least something. We're going to put batteries on. Yep, there they are. P. Replacement. That'll do the job. And then I'm going to open up access to the reactor directly. Seriously? I was going to say. I think it's this one. It's not that one. It means it's like this one. Yay, got it. We're getting there. Just a little bit more to do it. Ditch. Like, all of that. Probably build our cargo depot for it somewhere inside. I do want to get it operational first. Sorry, I just spotted a impact alert from the shields. What do you actually need to build? Let's see if we can build some gravity components, because I'm pretty sure that's going to be our main... Wrong button. Thing we're missing here. Gravity components. How do I rotate? Also, is there a mod you are using that changes the UI? There is a mod that we are using to change the UI. I think I have a link that I can dump in there very quickly to our mod list. Yes, I do. So the mod list, so all of the mods that we've used in this series are contained in that list of mods, including the HUD mod, and I'm just waiting for the page to load. It is called A Colored Fresh New View dash a New HUD. That is the mod we are using for our HUD. I quite enjoy it, especially when you're like about to like suffocate or run out of fuel or something. It pops up a very hard to miss. You need gravity components 5 to build. Yeah, I know that. So what do I need to build? Yeah, it's very hard to miss that you know, something massively bad is about to happen to you, you buffoon. Production, come on. There we go. Gravity components. We need iron, gold, cobalt, and iron. Nope. Silver. So let's grab Izzy. We're going to turn you off again because we're going to put you in teardown mode again. What has silicon and gold and silver? Actually, do these have gold and silver? Silver, no, nickel. Now I can get cobalt. I can get cobalt from some of them. We've got tons of them. Let's actually get you. Not that many though. That'll be tons. I need gold. Gold, gold, gold. Alright, come on, that one. You're in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Why do you have. I need gold. What would have gold in it? I was gonna say, if my weaponry has gold in it, I'm gonna be concerned. Oh, I've got tons of computers. Computers. Oh, silicon. Thanks for the follow, Star for Step 3. Star for Step? Yeah, I'm butchering your name and I apologize profusely for that fact. But thank you for the follow. Thank you very much for the follow. Gold. What has gold in it? Just iron. I'd be surprised if you did. Silicon. There's not a lot of. Oh, I wonder if I've got some superconductors lying around. I do have some superconductors lying around. Don't think it's going to be enough though. What else? Your cobalt. I'd really rather not be ripping these things apart. These are the shields we've put on that particular ship. They're the parts that make them go. I've got 30 of them that I can rip apart. I'm doing really well. And I suppose sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. 0, but I see welding over here. Oh, crabs. Okay, I forgot to HOVER. Turn them all off. I also appear to have forgotten that I have no maneuvering thrust. That was a bit of a big dum-dum. Atmo, what do I need to make a tier 2 atmospheric thruster? All the things we were just ripping apart. Gonna have to do the job. You, plus you. You. I don't really want to be putting them in there, but that'll do the job. And you. Also, we are completely out of range of Bob. Star Step. I feel like an idiot for not, like, yeah. Sorry, bro. Thank you for the follow. Just put the one in. Good. Okay. Let's do this the old-fashioned way. Hell, half of these components I'm about to put back into. The lag spikes are stopping the grinders at the moment. Which is probably a good thing. Large steel tubes. Six. Probably get this guy back into range of Bob and finish building, and then that might have to be it for today. Or it's actually tomorrow at this point. Okay. 6. Let's go get some components. Yeah, that's the one I'm after. Give me the steel tube, so they're gonna be the hang up. Okay, we have a thruster. Yep, that's dumb. Got the parts for one more thruster. In case you're wondering what I'm doing here, I'm using another mod called Easy Inventory to pull the parts that I need for the block that I wish to build from the inventory system. A very useful utility. One of the top, probably one of the top 3 mods that I would recommend for pretty much anyone wanting to play the game. Yeah, Bob and Easy Inventory are right up the top of that list. Sorry. Build and repair system, not Bob. We call it Bob. The mod is actually called Build and Repair System. Let me another thruster. Gone from a decent FOV to sandwiched between 2 thrusters. In hindsight, I could have put them up one and put a slope thruster on. In. Yep. Always the steel tubes. Always the steel tubes. Doobity doobity doo. grab this one, then we'll come back for a whole heap of gravity components. Whoa. Inventory, so don't need you or you. See how far we get with that. I was about to say, don't you dare stand up on these damn things. We just need some deuterium. I think we're actually done. We're done. We're built. Deuterium. Let's face it, we're running on batteries right now. Don't know what you are, but let's put like 50 in you. Actually, I can put 5k in you. You can have the 5k. Oh no. I'll take, yeah. We'll grab 100 for this guy. At least the time being. Yeah, not going to be doing much. We have the power. The, as Redwood loves to call, Dysons are now running. Okay. HOVR. Wow. ENGINS. Set the high force to center. Let's go with those and we'll set the minimum to 6 meters. And on. That's better. Okay. Geez, so groups. Gonna go. Decrease and increase altitude minimums. So up, down. He doesn't have a gyro on board. Oh no, dead. We need a gyro. And in a hurry. Give me a gyro, please, Birdie. One should be enough. Okay, we have a gyro. Turn back on now. Okay, so I want the beam drill on here with toggle on off. And yeah, looking somewhere near level. Okay. Don't actually have anywhere to dump this stuff yet. But let's get the unnamed ship into the cargo bay. If you've got any ideas for names for this guy, as usual, we say to pop them in the descriptions, and we'll have a read through. If you're not already a member of our Discords, you've just joined us tonight, jump on over to currently named the Captain Ducks Discord. I don't have my own Discord these days. We share it with the Captain Ducks crew, of which Red Nazella, Emery's there in chat, is a member of. Thank you very much. Edgar12. Whoa. This thing just fits. Brad, we're gonna have some fun with this guy on Saturday. Well, okay, I'm gonna have some fun with this guy. I don't even know if you're gonna be with me this week. Yeah. Let's bring it back and drop it to the ground. Oh, so gently, she should slowly drift herself onto the floor. Yeah, it annoys me when it does that. I don't know what's holding you up right now, but that's just... I hate that. Shield generators. We have... If I just do this. 1, 2, 3, 20,000 shields. That should be enough to buff that out. I'm gonna make my way back up to the ship. Whoa, that shield trips me every single time. We have our bridge. I like this bridge. Probably one of the better bridges I've built in a while. What is our power curve? We are definitely generating more power than we need. Well, the line that just went through that song is going to be very fitting. Thank you for joining us, guys. Stay tuned for some more content coming out shortly. We're in our 21 days of Christmas at the moment, so we've got daily videos coming out over on the YouTubes. Would it be stupid to ask you to teach me the ways? I wouldn't say it. It's stupid. Something we could look into. Drop me a message on Discord. I won't get to it tonight as it's 12:53 here in Australia, in Queensland, so I'm actually going to go to bed. But yeah, drop me a message on the Discord and we'll see what we can organize. But yeah, guys, thank you for joining us, and we'll see you next time. Actually, before I go, let's see if... oh my goodness, Renthep is up and streaming. It appears that he is not streaming. None of my normal raid guys are actually going at the moment, so no raids today. It's 14:53, 2:53 RN. Not quite sure what that one is. Is that PM? Anyway, yeah, thanks for joining us. See you next time, guys. Ciao.